Star Wars Outlaws. I'm very late to this party, but what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into the trailer, react a little bit, and then go straight onto the gameplay, and there we'll discuss our thoughts fully about what we think about potentially another great Star Wars game. Basically, I was gonna say one of the best, but we've had Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order, so let's see where this goes.
These are dangerous times. At least that's what I hear. The Empire? They're everywhere.
I've watched none of this, by the way.
But the world here
Oh, Pike Syndicate as well.
belongs
So
to
Han's frozen in the carbonite. So it's between Empire and Return.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
It'd be cool to see a like Underworld Star Wars game. We're talking about getting one with 1313, which got cancelled. So this could be cool, man.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance.
He looks so much like Kyle Katarn. Oh my god.
Risky.
Yeah, is that Commando
Pull this
droid?
off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
There's gotta be one of those in every. Like, there's gotta be a Rancor in every single Star Wars game, I swear.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Okay, that's cool.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
That's cool. One thing I really hope this game doesn't have, I don't want this game to have what I call Ubisoft syndrome, which is loads and loads and loads of towers, which you've got to like plug into or climb up or whatever, just to unlock a small portion of the map. Okay, I don't want us to end up like the later Assassin's Creed games. I actually found that like Horizon Zero Dawn had a similar problem as well. Not with the map stuff, but like when you look at the map and there's like 100 plus, like there's just hundreds of icons. I'm always like a firm believer in less is more, especially when it comes to UI. But let's have a look at the gameplay and see what this game actually looks like. Because you know that was only a story trailer, so let's see how it actually is going to play. What I will say though, actually, before we even get started, I did see there was like some controversy because people weren't happy with having to play this protagonist or whatever. And while it's cool to have a choice in who you play, be it whatever gender you want to be, it does not change my enjoyment, the fact that I have to play this person at all. So if you want to know my stance on it, I don't care. All right, I'm just happy to play a cool Star Wars game. So. Also, I like that we have a pet. And while I love having a droid pet, it's quite cool that they're mixing it up as well.
Good boy.
I want that fighter stripped for parts by tomorrow.
On it. All right, next. Let's go get paid.
Okay, so here we go. So takedown system, that's cool. stealth as well.
Nix.
And do you know what I said about minimal UI? I'm seeing that right now. It's quite nice.
Hit that button.
That's cool though. Being able to directly point and give commands for things is nice.
Nice one.
So wait, visually, very, very pretty game.
I was just leaving.
Nice.
Okay, we'll figure this out.
Right, so how is the gunplay going to be? Is it snappy? Is it slow? Snappy, I would say, actually. It's like, not completely GTA, but towards it, which isn't the end of the world. And 3 different types of blaster, which is quite cool.
Hey, Nick! Fetch!
Oh, cool. We can fetch guns for you too.
This is getting bad.
But that's cool. I like this. One of those things where I'd love to see, like,
Try this out.
someone who wasn't recording for purely showcase purposes.
Dick Ferrick.
Because, you know, like, whenever you see anything on, like, on their own presentations, be it, like, what used to be E3 or Ubisoft Forward, State of Play, whatever it is, there was, like, this slow pans of the camera, which are ways that almost no one would ever play. Okay, so, semi-open world area?
Oh, these guys don't quit.
I wonder if you actually could just get away from them entirely and avoid the sequence. I'm not saying I want to do that, you know, but I love the idea of having choice. Okay. Very Red Dead-like here again with the, like the... Was it Deadeye? Is that what they called it? The Deadeye system?
ND5, I got the package. Where are you?
Waiting for you at Jauntus Hope. Were you seen?
I said I got it. What else matters?
Should I assume we won't be working for the Pikes anytime soon?
Well, they'll probably forgive me.
Comforting.
Oh. So now they're left now and no longer being chased. Pike's syndicate reputation gone down. Okay, so there's some kind of like faction reputation system. That's really cool. Love all the particle effects going on as well. See the dust blowing, little rocks blowing in the wind. This game looks like a nice in-between of like realism and more toon-like, which to me is the best way to do it.
Doc is waiting.
What? Are you worried?
No.
Okay.
Or just a good way, anyway.
No, but you Troy.
What?
Be careful. Donka's a broker, not a friend. She can't be trusted.
Who can out here? See you back at the ship.
Wait. We haven't met.
Oh.
Don't really know many of you.
Stealing illegal contraband, running with syndicates. I could say you're a threat to the Empire. But I won't have to if you're smart.
Oh, I like the choices.
But I'm smart enough to get myself out of trouble.
You pay the tax just like everyone else.
Whoa, kid, let's just relax.
You won't make it off to Shara alive.
Maybe.
So you could have just paid the bribe and probably had an easier time leaving.
All troopers, we have reports of a fugitive in Jauntus Hope. Move to apprehend.
Yeah. But again, you're given the choice. That's really cool.
You would it?
Could be.
I told you not to trust her.
Not the first time we've outrun the Empire.
I wonder if there's like a grand system with like being wanted by the Empire, or if it's like very like local level only.
We need to leave.
Yeah, no kidding.
Cool. So you had the option to take off and then open the map. Oh, you get to take off! Nice! Hell yeah! I was like, I wonder if it's gonna be just cutscene only like it is on the Old Republic or Fallen Order, but no, you get to freaking pilot it. From ground to air to space. Oh, that's so cool.
Nothing on the sensors.
The original Battlefront 3 had this option, by the way.
Anybody on the sensors now?
Okay, so you've got a hyperdrive option as well in the bottom corner. Shields, health, missiles, limited, turret, a repair option.
Thanks, I'm working on it.
I think it's a repair option anyway. I could be wrong. Ah, so you can pick.
Get us out of here.
Spooling hyperdrive.
Ah, so getting a shot will interrupt your hyperdrive.
Let's jump.
That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Oh my god. I am so for this, guys. I'm so for it. I wonder how many planets you can go to. Do you know what? This might be intentional, but the branding of like quest completed reminds me very much of the logos for Solo.
Got your new toy.
This is like a showcase of areas now. That looks very much like Tatooine. Ooh. Don't they go there in Rise of Skywalker? That's when Babu Frick is, or what his name is? This is cool though. I like this. Obviously it's going to include a couple Imperial bases.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
You know what, I don't have masses and masses to say, but like that looks really, really fun. I'm loving having a commando droid as a companion. To me, that's really freaking cool. Plus with the pet, you know, you still get the same Cal Kestis vibe with BD, with this like on the shoulder stuff. But hey, you know what? I like it, so I'm not gonna complain about it. We see, how many planets did we see? So the planet they were on, which is here, right? So we saw this place, and then when they go off here, we'll just skip right to the end actually.
Let's jump.
They jump to another planet, so that's at least 2. That's the 3rd planet right there. That's the 4th planet. That's where you went before, I think. Possibly 5th there? And then wherever the base is located, it could be on one of those planets or a separate kind of like station or whatever.
Star Wars.
That's really cool though. Like, so the thing is, safe to assume we've got at least 5 planets. We didn't really get a good idea of like how big these areas are. To be honest, we didn't really see that. Obviously, we just saw someone following the path. There's no maps here anywhere. Safe to say this segment here is quite on the rails, but I'm always for, like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm always for like a combination of the two together. Like I like being led through a story, and then when I'm done with that story for the time being, I like the ability to be able to go off somewhere else and just experience the general area. So overall, I think this is gonna be really, really cool, and I'm just eagerly awaiting it. You know, it's a good time for Star Wars games again. Finally, we had this like such a huge drought while EA had the license. You know, and while I actually did enjoy Battlefront 1 and 2 that EA provided, it definitely took away from the franchise more than it provided. And I actually think that Battlefront 2, the newest one, It's like, oh man, the confusing naming system, honestly. I'm not going to go into that discussion, but I feel like Battlefront 2 got a really bad rap when the devs did a lot of work to turn that game around, and it ended like being a really solid game that was unfortunately just kind of stopped short because they were trying so hard to make people feel like they weren't being money grabby with this Star Wars game after what happened in the pre-launch events. That they were like, right, we're just not going to really make anywhere near as much money in this game, and we're just going to do a one-off buy. You can't really buy anything. The end. It's like, no, you know what? We can have microtransactions. We can have all the, like, we can have maps. We can have ways for you to make this a live service game. But they just kind of went, because let's face it, there's so many eras of Star Wars you can do, and obviously by the end of it, we had all three. They barely touched upon the Clone Wars, really, when you think about it, and there's just so many other options. So much more you could add, be it with heroes and class types and just a better overall online system. There is actually talks right now of Respawn making a first-person shooter. I'm really like hoping this is gonna be something more than what it sounds like, because Respawn made Apex Legends and they made Titanfall, so they clearly have, like, they're very good at making shooters. But I think I heard it was story only, so I'm hoping that's going to be a bit more than that. I'm a guy who loves to play ranked multiplayer, especially in shooters. I'm a competitive person. Do you know what? Let me be a competitive person in a Star Wars game for a change. I always have to go somewhere else for it, be it Valorant or Counter-Strike or Call of Duty or Apex or whatever, insert game here, XDefiant. So let's hopefully let's bring this Star Wars ecosystem into something more, you know? Something more. I'm looking forward to it. But let me know what you guys think about Star Wars Outlaws. This looks like a underworld focus like we got with what we saw with Star Wars 1313, which is always going to be a win in my opinion. So more of this. It's great. Protagonist seems really cool. Loving the companion, loving the pet. The music sounded really good. I've always been a sucker for an orchestra, so hearing that in these games and keeping up that theme with Fallen Order and now with Outlaws is perfect. So let's just eagerly await and see next time I'll cover this game when we get a load more information. I won't do like little drops unless I have something really big to say. But I hope you all enjoyed the video, and remember, the Force will be with you always.